Hello everybody, today we present you the website critical review of Adidas. This is held by Group 1. First about the company. Adidas was founded in 1949 in Germany. It was a family business created by Adolf Dassler, and till 1990 it was in the hands of the family, and then it was introduced in the stock market. The headquarters of Adidas is in Bavaria in Germany, and they employ over 60,000 employees internationally. Reebok is also an acquisition, and unfortunately there was no information about the website when it was created, but apparently by Adidas itself. The business profile. So the target market consists of sport participants from the highest level till their followers. The major age range lies between 12 to 30 years, but in general it can affect all ages because it goes more about the affection about sports. Also, target people seek an experience in comfort, quality, and service. And as the products are a little bit more expensive, they target the upper middle class and the high-end customers. About the value proposition, it can be said that innovation is really important for Adidas. They provide specifications for every type of sports, from yoga to baseball. They provide you a trendy sports appearance, connect you with the influence, the big athletes, and it's more about the status if you wear Adidas products. Also, you can order and then track your order, or you can track new releases for always be on the latest level. And they provide like motivation, you can reach everything, power. Also here you can see Adolf Dassler in his first years, and it really represents Adidas' strategy or slogan because it's about creating the new, always strive for the best, modify your products to be the best partners for sport athletes in every category. But the products, they offer sports footwear, apparel and accessories for all kinds of sports, and lately they also sell beauty products. The marketing mix consists of the products, which always want to be the latest technology, innovation, design with cooperations with big sport athletes. Also, for the price, they have two pricing strategies. For their regular offers or product segments, they use a competitive pricing strategy, and for new technologies, innovation and designs, they apply the skimming pricing strategy. Places, it can be said, they sell offline and online. Offline is in Adidas stores, in multi-brand stores and outlets, and online, of course, on their own website, adidas.com, in the store, and also on other e-commerce stores like Amazon. The promotion is also done online and offline. Online via those big social media channels as Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and offline through television ads, event sponsorships, and tie-ups with big sports personalities. Further investigation in their web metric performance reveals that Alexa.com ranks them as the 2,464 rank in the last 90 days, and you can see a big decrease about 1 month ago. I assume it's due to coronavirus, but further investigation needs to be done to reveal the fact. The main customers' interests are clothing and sport goods, and for example footlocker.com and finishline.com are similar websites where you can search for all those products, and therefore they have a big overlap with the adidas.com website. Also, what is quite good, they have a smaller bounce rate than their competitors, so less customers leave the website, the Adidas website, in comparison to their competitors. And also Adidas has a big popularity because they have 6.3k referral sites in the World Wide Web. About their audience, they spend daily time about more than 4 hours, and they use about 4 daily page views per visitor. The main audience, for example for Adidas.com, is United States, Japan, and Vietnam.
Okay, so next topic is we're going to talk about the consumer profile of Adidas online retail store. And the first one, we're going to talk about the customer value of the Adidas online retail store. And in our group opinion, the most important customer value is functional, which are the qualities of the brand, product, or service. And in this case, we focus specifically on the service. So the consumers usually uses the website or the application to save time, avoid hassles, and reduce risk. And the important thing to focus here is the design of the website, the access to the website, and also the customer service. So why these three things? Because if the website cannot be accessed easily and the design of the website is also not compatible to the customers, they won't be using Adidas website and or application to buy Adidas product because it would be too confusing for them. Another thing is about the customer service. If the customer service of Adidas cannot be contacted easily when there are problems regarding, for example, shipping or other problems, then the consumers will feel like they did not avoid the hassles and also they did not save time and therefore they would not use the website anymore. So next we're going to be talking about the consumer buying behavior. So as you can see here, I've put the featured list from the website and it contains the popular categories among the Adidas consumers. And from here we can see their buying behavior. There are 7 categories that are popular among the consumers, which are new arrivals, Superstar 2020, Ultra Boost 20, VRCT, EKT, Gazelle, NMD, and also Sale. And also Adidas offers like discounts to attract more customers to buy through their website. Like they don't offer it in the offline store, but they offer it just in their website. That also influence the consumer buying behavior of the online Adidas retail store.
Hi, I'm going to tell you something about the competitors, Nike and Puma, which are the three, with Adidas, 3 biggest players in this branch. Nike was founded in 1962. It was named after the Greek goddess of victory, Nike. Nike's high-performance gear is more focused on professional athletes. Women are an important part of Nike's target market. Because in the fiscal of 2019, the women's training gear grew faster than the men's training gear, and that's why they focus on women more. With an eye toward ensuring future growth, young athletes are also a big part of Nike's sales strategies, especially in categories such as soccer, basketball, and running. The larger target group is mainly between the age of 15 and 45, and Nike has focused itself the past few years more on e-commerce. They also have other brands like Converse, Hurley, and Jordan. They all have their own specific target market, which broaden the target market of Nike even more. Converse has more casual footwear, like the All-Stars, you may know them. Hurley has surfing and skateboarding, and Jordan has basketball for high-performance athletes and high-performance gear. Nike is more for soccer, basketball, and running. They have around 76,000 employees and 1,100 owned retail stores. The revenue in 2019 was $10.2 billion, which is a growth of 4% compared to 2018. And their goal is to double the digital sales to 30% of the revenue with e-commerce. So that's their own goal they set for themselves, which is really interesting compared to our subject of today. These are some information about the site. 78 million visitors. Average visit of duration is 4 minutes. And the biggest part is American. Which is not a surprise because it's an American company. They have a lot of organic search with Nike and sneakers as keywords, not so surprising as well. And their traffic sources are very high on the direct sources and very low on email, which they do themselves on e-commerce. So this is a part where they can work on. Puma is founded in 1948, and actually the history of Puma and Adidas are very remarkable. The founders of Puma and Adidas are brothers. It first was one brand, and then the brothers got into a fight, and one brother founded Puma, and the other brother renamed their brand to Adidas. So it's a German company as well. Their target group is less more clear than Nike. It's sports persons, male and female, and the ages between 10 and 30. Their target group changed a lot through the years, so they are not very clear of their target group now. They have around 14,000 employees, and their revenue in 2019 was $5.5 billion, which is half of the revenue Nike had in 2019, but it's a growth for Puma because in 2018 they had $4.65 billion revenue. They have 11 million visits to the site for this average duration, and the biggest part is American. Their keywords are Puma shoes, also not so remarkable. They have more paid searchers in Google than Nike, so more people look for Nike themselves than they look for Puma, and people get to the Puma website through advertisements more. That's why the search topic in the traffic sources is higher, and the direct sources is lower.
Next is the advantage and weaknesses of Adidas website compared to its competitors. So the first advantage that you can find is it has chat features where you can find in the right bottom of the website. Nike doesn't have, but Puma does have. So the position of live chat in Adidas is more convenient. Whenever you just have a question, just click right down there. And then it has precise descriptions of the product details and specifications. Nike and Puma do have description on their product, but not as precise and detailed as Adidas. As you can see, it has highlight, description, specification, and product story. And the third one, it has interactive ratings and review of the products. As you can see, it does look neat with a nice layout. It completes of ratings and review with stars, and it tells on how customer recommend the product about the size, width, comfort, and quality. So this can help to convince the potential customer to buy the product eventually. The fourth one is it has size out of stock features. So basically they can help you to find and restock if the size of shoes you want isn't available currently. And then the fifth, customer privacy. They have this button below says do not sell my personal information. So you can ask Adidas to delete your account, or just like asking them to not leak your personal information about your purchasement in this website. And the sixth is more option of payment method compared to Nike and Puma. Adidas have more options of payment methods such as Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Apple Pay, Discover, PayPal, and Affirm. Next is the weakness of Adidas website. So the first one, it needs to be clicked to the next page for more choice options. So unlike in Nike and Puma, where you can just scroll down and they will keep loading the products instead of you clicking to the next page. And then the second one is low quality video of the product, unlike in Nike and Puma websites. Well, some customers prefer to see the product in a form of video. Unlike in Nike, in the video is more high quality. So yeah, maybe they need improvement in that. And then the third one, clunky and disorganized UI, which is user interface, when compared to Nike's website. So the layout, Nike has more neat layout design and more efficient. And then the next one is it leads to sensory overloaded because Adidas wants to put as much information in one page. It leads to sensory overload.
Hello, I'm going to explain to you the recommendations I give to Adidas on how they can improve their website. Well, my opinion. Number 1, more adaptable in various situations. The pandemic going on right now can be utilized to sell more items, and that is what Nike did, not Adidas. Nike made a sale to people so they can buy workout gear indoors. And that's one of the things they are selling right now. Number 2, gathering attention with a more defined identity to mark themselves at. Now, marketing, you want a really out there identity, like Nike. Number 3, having a much wider target market. Now, if you can look at the slides above, you can see that Adidas' target market and Nike's target market is a lot different. Number 4, more effort into displaying information in a way that is concise and easy to understand in their website. Now, this ties into number 5, but the point that I'm emphasizing here is, as you can see in how they present it, and it's more in the header of Adidas website. There are only 3 annotations. You can see that is men, women, 3-stripe life, which is nice and all. It's not all convenient, and it's hassling. It doesn't convey the information in a much more efficient way. It's not convenient either, which is number of reasons why people go to websites, because it's more convenient. Number 5 is renovating and improving their UI. The first thing you see in the website is the first thing that comes to your mind of what it means for the brand. Adidas has a lot of clunky design, too much icons, very close together and not distributed very well. It is a hassle to design. It makes you have a sensory overload. You want to make it quick. You don't stay there for very long. And you must know that navigating it doesn't have to have every information available to you. It doesn't have to be too meaningful. It just has to do its job. It has to be very efficient, convenient, easy to look at. That's the main point and the main cutaway of number 5 and 4. Easy to look at, nice to look at. Obviously, I'm basing it all by comparing both Adidas and Nike's websites. And by that we can learn what Nike does that could be copied by Adidas to further improve their brand, and that is my opinion on how to improve their website for Adidas.